All right, so in this week's high-level how-to, we're talking about something that's super easy but pretty cool, definitely can be powerful, and that's the idea of when you're reselling high-level as software, as a service, which can be awesome, right? Extremely lucrative. It's basically pure profit once you cover your payment to HighLevel. It's pure profit, but with that comes, support. People are going to ask questions about using the platform. And so live chat is a great way to offer support. Whatever platform you may want to go with, like we use, what is the one that we use? It'll come to me. But Zendesk, all the main ones are going to give you the ability to embed a chat widget onto like a website. We can take that same script, embed it in your agency level account, and then that widget will pop up in the corner of all of your sub accounts for your users. So I'm going to illustrate the example with the HighLevel Chat Widget, but you could do this with any embed script that you get from any of the support providers. So let me share my screen here, and let me know when you can see that. Can you guys see my screen? Yeah?
Yes.
All right, awesome.
Yep.
Okay, so if you wanted to do it with the HighLevel Chat Widget, just go to help.gohighlevel.com and search Chat Widget, and you'll get this doc here. And what we need is this script. And so, again, this could be the script that you get from Zendesk. I still can't think of the one that we use. Whatever it is, they're going to give you an embed script, but we also have our own one here. And so I'm going to grab the HighLevel Chat Widget script, and I'm going to take this. And well, before I did this, I should have done this step first. So I'm in HighLevel in a sub account, and let's assume this is your agency's sub account, right? Because if you use the HighLevel Chat Widget, when somebody initiates a chat, it becomes a message in the conversation tab, which is cool, right? An SMS conversation. So if you want to use the HighLevel Chat Widget, you first need to choose a sub account to receive the messages. And that most likely would be your agency sub account, right? So I'm in my agency sub account. And then what we need is the location ID. So we can see in the URL, we've got app.gohighlevel.com/location, and then the next string is what we need. So everything between those two slashes right there is our location ID. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm just going to throw it over here so I can save it for a second. Now I'm ready for my chat widget script. So I'm going to come back over here, copy this. And now here's how we do it. So we just hop up to our agency level account. We're going to go settings, agency settings. And then all we need to do is scroll down to where it says custom JavaScript. We're going to throw that script in there. And now we just need to replace this location ID placeholder with the location ID that we copied here. So I'm going to grab this, come back here, replace that. Okay, that looks good. I think you only have to do it in one place. And then we can just scroll down and hit update. Okay, once that happens, if I do a refresh now, we are going to see in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen a chat widget appear. Boom, there it is. Okay, so now pretend I'm one of your customers. I've logged in. I'm in my sub account, right? Let's just go to a random one here. I'm Dr. Bob. I've logged into my sub account here. And I'm trying to figure something out. I can come over here, click the widget. Again, you can control this text, or this could be a widget from your support software, whatever you want to use. It asks me for my name, right? So I'll put in my name. It asks me for my number and my message. I need help. Send. Okay, great. Now, if I pop back to my agency account, oops. And I go to conversations. Boom, there I am. And so imagine this is you, right, in your agency account, and now you're providing support via SMS in the platform, right? So your Twilio number, right, not your personal cell phone. So I think this is pretty cool, whether you're using the HighLevel Chat widget to do conversations through SMS, or if you're using a third-party support chat as well. So Kristen says, I love this, it's awesome. Yeah, pretty cool. I think it's really smart to give your customers in-app chat support. Again, it'll reduce the calls that come to your personal number. It'll reduce the amount of emails you get. You can keep all of your support within your HighLevel account, in your agency account, and sort of, keep work separate from your personal life. So I love this. And again, all of the major ticket support systems will give you a chat widget script. You can follow those same steps that we just did if you wanted to manage it outside of HighLevel, or maybe you use the custom tab to add your support to the agency level. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but basically you can create a custom like education here. And this could iframe in your Zendesk, your, still can't think of the name we use, whatever it may be, right in there. So a couple of cool ways to provide in-chat support for your customers. And it's pretty easy to set up. So that's it for this week's HighLevel how-to. Anybody have any questions on what we just did?
Can you expand on the education tab right there? I just hadn't seen that.
Yeah, sure. So let's say you can go to settings, custom menu link. We can create a new one, and let's say we only want it to show for us because we want to put we want to iframe in our support software here. We can turn off the account sidebar, keep agency on. We can choose an icon, right? So let's say support, right? So we could just, I don't know, any one of these that you want to use. Let's call it the ambulance. And we can do support. And now here's where we can call in the iframe. So let's say it was, let's see if I can get it to work with our ticketing system here. Freshdesk, that's what we use. Okay, so boom, now see how I have my support tab now?
Right.
And if I click on that, didn't like my link. I don't know what determines when some things can be iframed and some can't.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's interesting. But yeah, I get the concept, so that's helpful.
Exactly, yeah. So if your link will work, you could actually iframe it in and then just manage that from right within here. I actually want to go test this out with something that just reminded me. But yeah, the custom menu links are pretty cool. And
That's
you
great.
could, again, you could choose to have those show in your client sub accounts or not.
And then there's solutions that are like affiliated to HighLevel, like HL Pro Tools that offers solutions to for a payment, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you have a great Friday,
Thanks,
great weekend.
You too.
Catch you next week.